I started Voice Truth Radio about 3 years ago. It's just an online internet radio station that broadcasts 24/7 with Bible studies and some of today's best independent Christian music. We get emails sometimes from people in Jordan, Syria, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Australia, China. So it really has no like border like a traditional FM radio station that you do say like here in San Antonio, like KLUP or something like that. Their only market really is locally here, and maybe a little bit on the internet because a lot of stations are doing that now. But ours is pretty much geared to whoever wants to tune in. So we try to post our information everywhere. How it all kind of started was I was playing Matrix Online. And during that game, they had like these live events and stuff that would happen. And so what would wind up being is that a player would have like an online broadcast that they would use this medium for, right? So everybody would tune into it to figure out what was going on inside the game. And so a friend of mine approached me. He's like, hey, well, why don't we start something like that for our own kind of a deal? And so, we kind of looked into it, but my heart was more leaning towards using the technology that was free and available to be able to take the gospel and to broadcast it, to make a place for believers to tune in, to get fed on the Word of God, and to play some good, solid Christian music. I got a book that's coming out, being published by Thomas Nelson, on doing internet radio as well. It's in the final stages of manuscript approval. So, I'm a living testimony that God chooses the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And when you're faithful in doing what He's called you to do, He'll take you to places you've never even dreamed or imagined. And then, of course, for the other ministries that we have, I've been contacting a lot of different ministries about it. We've got like Assure Foundation, David Rosales, New Beginning with Greg Laurie, Hope for Today with David Hawking, Pastor Joe is the pastor here at Grace Calvary with his program Word of Grace, and just been kind of growing ever since then. So just putting feelers out there and talking to people and saying, hey, this is what I'm doing, I'd love to carry your show. And they write me back and we work out the details. So if you guys are interested, our show is from Friday night 9 to midnight on voicetruthradio.com. You can tune in, listen to the live feed, or watch us on the webcam as well and interact with us that way. And we also have another show Saturdays 2 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we kind of get into the nitty-gritty and look at world events from a biblical perspective. And it's at voicetruthradio.com.